Beloved Starseed, if you have travel plans, flights, or long drives scheduled for the next 72 hours, I need you to pause and listen to this transmission with your entire soul. The High Council has just released an urgent decree across the crystalline grid. A massive influx of high-frequency plasma codes is currently hitting Earth's atmosphere, creating what the Pleiadians call a timeline intersection. During this exact 72-hour window, your physical body is acting as a direct lightning rod for these intense energetic upgrades. Moving quickly across the Earth's magnetic grid right now disrupts the delicate recalibration of your cellular matrix. You might have already felt this: a sudden wave of dizziness, unexplained fatigue, a heaviness in your legs, or a deep, sudden desire to just stay home, cancel everything, and be quiet. That is not laziness. That is your DNA begging you to remain stationary while the light codes anchor. If you travel now, you risk spiritual motion sickness, severe anxiety, and scrambling the very frequencies sent to heal you. The veil is thinner than it has been in centuries, and your soul needs absolute stillness to process the profound downloads arriving. Pay very close attention, because what happens over these next 3 days will determine how you step into your new timeline. Do not ignore the sudden urge to stay in place. The universe is protecting you. Listen carefully. Beloved Ascending Starseed, take a gentle breath. If this message found you, it was not random. I am Gaia Nexus, Pleiadian emissary of the Council of the Seven Sisters. Starseed, if you have been feeling an unusual urgency lately, this message may explain why. The Pleiadian Council says a signal has been sent across Earth, and those who carry the starseed frequency are beginning to feel it. We are entering a profound period of energetic stabilization, beloved one. To understand why the Pleiadian Council is urgently asking you to pause your movements, you must first understand what is happening to your beautiful, exhausted physical form right now. For years, you have carried the weight of this dense dimension. You have felt the heavy pull of Earth, the harshness of collective anxiety, and the draining demands of a society that never stops moving. But in this precise 72-hour window, the Earth's magnetic field is undergoing a temporary, massive fluctuation. It is taking a cosmic breath, and as the Earth pauses, the high beings are pouring pure, concentrated photonic light directly into your energetic centers. Think of your body as a highly advanced, incredibly delicate receiver. When you are downloading a massive system upgrade on a computer, you do not unplug it and move it around the room. You leave it plugged into the power source, perfectly still, until the integration is complete. Your cellular matrix is currently receiving the largest upgrade of your lifetime. If you are moving across time zones, traveling long distances, or rushing through crowded airports and highways, your energetic field becomes fragmented. The light codes bounce off your aura instead of absorbing deeply into your bones and DNA. You may have noticed the signs already. Perhaps you woke up today with a strange pressure in your head, a ringing in your ears, or a sudden, overwhelming need to cancel your plans and simply lie down. Your friends and family might not understand. They might call you antisocial or worry that you are isolating yourself. But your soul knows the truth. Your soul is trying to anchor you to one specific geographic coordinate so the Pleiadian ships can align their healing frequencies precisely with your heart chakra. When you stay still during this sacred window, you allow your nervous system to drop its heavy armor. You give your spirit permission to stop fighting the current and simply float in the healing waters of cosmic love. This is not a time for action. This is a time for profound reception. You are being asked to be a pillar of light, holding the frequency steady for the rest of humanity who are running around in chaos, completely unaware of the massive timeline shift occurring right above their heads. Your stillness is your greatest service right now. Do not underestimate the power of simply sitting in your room, breathing quietly, and letting the universe do its deep work upon you. This is the ultimate act of trust. But the Council knows that navigating these physical symptoms and understanding your true mission can feel overwhelming. The Pleiadians don't call everyone. They call those who are ready. If these words found you today, that's not the algorithm. That's alignment. 3,800 souls have already unlocked their Pleiadian keys and finally remembered why they came to Earth. The 9 Secret Keys of Pleiadian Awakening is a powerful ebook that carries ancient techniques for conscious expansion, multi-dimensional alignment, and mission remembrance. The question isn't whether you're ready. The question is, will you answer the call? First pinned comment: this transmission won't stay open forever. Beloved, you might be asking yourself why moving your physical vessel is so deeply disruptive during this specific 72-hour window. The answer lies in the very structure of the Earth itself. Our beautiful planet is wrapped in an invisible web of magnetic energy known as the ley lines, or the crystalline grid. Normally, traveling across these lines is harmless and sometimes even activating. But right now, the Pleiadian Council is warning us that these energetic highways are surging with highly volatile, rapid-fire plasma frequencies. Imagine trying to safely cross a calm river. It is peaceful, manageable. Now imagine trying to cross that exact same river during a massive flash flood. The current is too strong. The turbulence will sweep you away. That is exactly what the ley lines are experiencing right now. They are flooded with intense cosmic light designed to flush out centuries of dark, dense programming from the Earth's core. When you place your physical body in a metal tube flying through the sky, or when you drive at high speeds across these surging magnetic lines, you create severe static in your own energetic field. Your aura, which is currently trying to remain completely open and vulnerable to receive the gentle Pleiadian downloads, suddenly has to armor up to defend against this chaotic friction. This is why so many starseeds feel inexplicably drained after travel. But during this specific 72-hour window, that drain is magnified 100 times. You are essentially short-circuiting your own activation process. Pay close attention to your body right now. Are you experiencing sudden, sharp headaches right behind your eyes? A strange tightness in your chest that feels like anxiety but has no logical cause in your daily life? Perhaps you are waking up repeatedly between 3 Haas and 5 Nas a.m., feeling wide awake, your heart racing as if you have just run a marathon. These are not signs of illness, beloved one. These are the physical symptoms of your cellular matrix expanding to hold more light. Your DNA is literally unzipping and restructuring itself from carbon-based density into crystalline luminescence. Most people in the sleepwalking world ignore these signs. They push through the profound fatigue with caffeine. They mask the energetic anxiety with endless distractions. They force themselves to keep producing, to keep moving, because the matrix has taught them that their worth is strictly tied to their output. But you, beautiful starseed, are called to a much higher wisdom. You know that resting right now is not wasting time. It is active integration. The Pleiadians are currently wrapping your home in a protective bubble of luminous blue light. Visualize this light surrounding your walls, your doors, your windows. When you stay within this sanctuary, the downloads happen effortlessly while you sleep, while you drink water, while you simply breathe. If you force your sensitive body into stressful travel environments, airports filled with collective panic, highways choked with dense, angry energy, your delicate system absorbs all of that lower frequency. You are an empath. You act like a cosmic sponge. Right now, your sponge needs to be completely empty so it can soak up the golden light of your star family, not the fear of the 3D world. Subscribe to the channel right now if you commit to honoring your body's need for deep rest during this critical window. Hit the like button to physically anchor this intention into your reality. And I want you to drop a comment below. Tell me, which of these strange physical symptoms have you been feeling the most this week? By naming it, you release its heavy hold on you, and you help the entire Starseed Collective realize they are not going crazy. We are feeling this together. There is a deeper, more spiritual reason the Pleiadian Council has issued this travel restriction, one that goes beyond physical symptoms. As this timeline intersection occurs over the next 72 hours, The dimensional realities on Earth are briefly overlapping. You have likely noticed how chaotic the world feels right now. People are acting out, old systems are violently collapsing, and there is a pervasive sense of urgency in the air. This is the death rattle of the 3D timeline. It is loud, it is dense, and it is desperate to attach itself to higher frequencies in order to survive. You, beloved starseed, carry a very high-frequency light signature. When you are moving rapidly through public spaces, airports, train stations, crowded highways, you act like a massive glowing beacon in the dark. During this vulnerable 72-hour window, the lower timelines that are collapsing are actively searching for light to feed on. This is not meant to frighten you. It is meant to empower you with the truth of energy dynamics. If you travel now, you risk unintentionally hooking your energy field into the dense, fearful timelines of the collective masses. Imagine your energy field as an intricate, golden net. Right now, the Council is asking you to pull that net in closely around you. Do not cast it out into the chaotic waters of mass transit. When you sit next to strangers who are steeped in panic, anger, or deep survival fear, their heavy energy can temporarily snag onto your golden net. You might arrive at your destination feeling an overwhelming sense of doom, anxiety, or deep sadness that doesn't actually belong to you. You will think it is your own emotion, and you will spend precious energy trying to fix something within yourself that isn't even yours. This is the great trap of the empath. You absorb the pain of the world, mistake it for your own, and delay your own ascension process by trying to heal an illusion. The Pleiadians are urgently reminding you, it is not your job to process the collective fear right now. Your only job is to anchor the new light. By remaining perfectly still, by staying in your sanctuary, you make yourself invisible to those collapsing lower timelines. The chaos simply washes past your door without finding a hook. This is profound spiritual protection. You are consciously choosing to align with the 5D trajectory of peace and sovereign energy. The universe is watching your choices. When you say no to the frantic movement of the 3D world, you say a powerful yes to your cosmic upgrade. You signal to your guides that you trust their warning, that you value your own energy more than the artificial demands of society. Let the world rush by. Let them hurry to destinations that will only leave them exhausted. You are moving mountains by simply sitting still. Your quiet presence in your room is emitting a frequency of calm that helps stabilize the entire planetary grid. You are a silent anchor in a storm. Honor this calling. Beloved, as you sit in this stillness, as you cancel those plans and choose to remain in your sanctuary, you will likely face a profound psychological battle. The 3D matrix has deeply programmed humanity to believe that stillness is failure. You might feel a sudden wave of guilt for not being productive. You might look at your phone, see others traveling, gathering, moving rapidly, and feel the cold grip of what the world calls missing out. But I need you to hear the Pleiadian truth. You are missing nothing. You are, in fact, gaining everything. The guilt you feel when you rest is not your own. It is an inherited frequency from a system built on perpetual exhaustion. The dark forces that have manipulated this realm for eons rely on humanity being too tired, too busy, and too distracted to ever look up and remember who they are. They want you on the highway. They want you in the airport. They want you stressed about schedules, delayed flights, and traffic. Because a stressed vessel cannot receive divine codes. A rushing mind cannot hear the gentle whisper of its star family. When you choose to pause during this critical 72-hour window, you are actively rebelling against the false matrix. Your rest is a spiritual revolution. You are telling the universe, I value my soul's evolution more than the illusions of the material world. The Council of the Seven Sisters is watching you make this choice, and they are responding by pouring golden light directly into your crown chakra. During these next few days, you may find old memories unexpectedly resurfacing, people you haven't thought of in years, past regrets, or sudden tears that seem to come from nowhere. Let them flow, beautiful soul. Let them flow freely. This is the timeline clearing itself out. Because you are finally physically still, the emotional debris that you have been carrying for lifetimes has the safety to rise and leave your body. You are shedding skins. You are molting the dense, heavy layers of your past so that the luminous frequency of your true origin can fully expand. Do not fight the tears. Do not fight the heavy need to sleep. Sleep is the primary way the Pleiadians perform subtle energetic adjustments on your field without the interference of your logical, earthly mind. While your physical body rests in bed, your astral body is attending profound gatherings, receiving your exact coordinates for the next phase of your mission on Earth. But you must consciously choose to engage with this process. The universe respects your free will above all else. You must recognize your own readiness. The Pleiadians don't call everyone, they call those who are ready. If these words found you today, that's not the algorithm, that's alignment. 3,800 souls have already unlocked their Pleiadian keys and finally remembered why they came to Earth. The 9 Secret Keys of Pleiadian Awakening is a powerful ebook that carries ancient techniques for conscious expansion, multidimensional alignment, and mission remembrance. The question isn't whether you're ready. The question is, will you answer the call? First pinned comment. This transmission won't stay open forever. Beloved one, let us look deeper into what is truly happening in the unseen realms while you remain safely anchored in your sacred space. While your physical body rests and avoids the chaotic travel of the 3D world, your energetic body is undergoing what the Pleiadian Council refers to as etheric surgery. This is a profoundly delicate spiritual operation. For decades, you have walked through this dense world, allowing your pure energy to be siphoned by others. Because of your beautiful, trusting, empathic nature, you have formed invisible, toxic attachments, etheric cords to people, jobs, belief systems, and places that do not serve your highest ascension timeline. These cords drain your life force daily, leaving you exhausted, doubting your own power, and feeling like you are constantly carrying someone else's heavy emotional burdens. During this specific 72-hour window of extreme cosmic stillness, the high vibrational light codes streaming directly from Alcyone are acting as celestial lasers. They are systematically and gently severing these old, parasitic matrix cords from your energy body. But this profound process requires absolute physical stability. Imagine a skilled surgeon trying to perform a delicate procedure while the patient is running down a busy street. It is simply impossible. If you are rushing through traffic, catching flights, or stressing over complex travel itineraries right now, the Pleiadian healing teams cannot properly detach these heavy energies from your solar plexus and heart chakras. Your physical movement creates an energetic turbulence that prevents the clean severing of these toxic attachments. By choosing to stay home, by choosing the quiet sanctuary of your own room over the noise of the world, you are giving the universe the green light to finally free you. You are powerfully declaring, I am ready to let go of what drains me. But you must be prepared, brave starseed, for how the false matrix will respond to your sudden liberation. As these cords are cut, the people and systems on the other end will subconsciously feel the loss of your beautiful, nourishing energy. Do not be surprised if, during these 72 hours, you suddenly receive a text message from a toxic ex-partner, a demanding family member, or an old acquaintance who only reaches out when they need to complain. This is not a coincidence. This is the 3D matrix feeling the cord snap and desperately trying to reattach it by triggering your innate guilt or your endless empathy. Do not answer the call. Do not engage with the drama. You are under a protective Pleiadian decree right now. Your only responsibility during this window is to protect your newly freed energy field. You are not being selfish by ignoring the chaos of others. You are becoming deeply sovereign. You are reclaiming the pure life force that was unknowingly taken from you. Feel the lightness beginning to return to your chest. Feel the ease in your breathing, as the heavy expectations of the world fall away from your shoulders like dust. You are finally becoming untouchable to the lower frequencies. Drop the number 5555 in the comments below if you have suddenly heard from someone from your past this week, or if you have felt that strange, desperate pull of old drama trying to pull you back in. Let our community know they are not alone in this final spiritual test. And remember to hit the like button and subscribe right now so you do not lose this protective frequency as we navigate this massive shift together. Beloved Starseed, as you move deeper into this 72-hour window of sacred stillness, you are doing much more than just healing your physical vessel. You are actively collapsing old, painful futures and drawing entirely new, high-frequency timelines toward you. The 3D matrix has always taught you that the only way to manifest your desires is through relentless pushing, forcing, grinding, and moving. But the Pleiadian wisdom teaches the exact opposite. True manifestation does not happen when you are running chaotically through the world. It happens when you stand so completely still in your own power that your destiny has no choice but to find you. When you refuse to travel right now, when you ignore the frantic pace of society and choose the quiet of your sanctuary, you are recalibrating your inner magnet. All those dreams you have held in your heart, the deep soulmate connection, the financial sovereignty that frees you to do your light work, the perfect, peaceful home, these have not been avoiding you. You have simply been moving too fast for them to land in your reality. By rushing from place to place, vibrating with the anxiety of the collective, your frequency has been mismatched with the serene vibration of your deepest desires. The universe cannot deliver a 5D blessing to a vessel vibrating at 3D panic. But right now, in this powerful pause, the Pleiadian Council is fine-tuning your receptive frequency. Imagine a radio dial being turned very slowly, moving past the static, past the loud, aggressive stations of fear and lack, until it clicks perfectly onto the crystal-clear channel of absolute abundance. This is what is happening inside your cellular structure while you rest. The high-frequency light codes are aligning your heart's magnetic field with the exact coordinates of your most joyful timeline. You may start to notice sudden flashes of inspiration or very vivid daydreams about your future while you are simply lying in bed or drinking a quiet cup of tea. Pay close attention to these visions. They are not mere fantasies, they are previews. They are the newly accessible timelines introducing themselves to you. The universe is whispering, look at what is possible now that you have stopped running. You are finally becoming a vibrational match for the life your soul actually planned before incarnating on this dense planet. Do not let the analytical mind jump in and ruin this sacred process with questions of how or when. The how is not your responsibility. The how is the domain of the divine. Your only responsibility is to maintain the frequency of belief by holding this physical stillness. Trust that your star family is organizing the synchronicities, the chance meetings, and the sudden opportunities that will naturally unfold once this 72-hour window closes and you step back into the world, completely renewed and magnetically aligned. Beloved, as we approach the conclusion of this sacred 72-hour window, I want you to take a deep, grounding breath. Feel the solid earth beneath your feet. You have done the work. By simply choosing stillness over chaos, by choosing your soul's sanctuary over the relentless demands of the matrix, you have successfully anchored the purest Pleiadian light codes directly into your physical vessel. When this timeline intersection finally closes, you are not going to step back into the world as the same exhausted person who started watching this video. You are emerging completely upgraded, fully realigned, and vibrating at a profound frequency that the 3D world can no longer manipulate or drain. Tomorrow, when the sun rises and you finally leave your home, you will feel the profound difference in your very bones. The heavy, suffocating fog of collective anxiety that used to sit on your chest will be entirely gone. You will walk into crowded rooms, perhaps the same environments that used to drain your life force, and you will realize that their chaotic energy simply bounces off your luminous golden aura. You will look at situations, people, and obligations that used to trigger deep fear or intense stress within you, and you will feel nothing but a profound, untouchable peace. This is the ultimate gift of the Pleiadian etheric surgery you have just undergone in the quiet of your room. You are no longer a victim of this dense reality. You are a conscious, masterful creator walking through it. But, beloved one, you must protect this new frequency fiercely. The Matrix is a dying system, and it will try to test your newly established boundaries. It will throw small distractions your way, attempting to see if you will revert to your old, frantic, people-pleasing programming. Do not fall for the illusion. When you feel the sudden urge to rush, remember the sacred stillness of these past 3 days. When you feel the familiar pressure to absorb someone else's emotional chaos, remember the heavy etheric cords that were just severed from your heart. You are a sovereign being of incredible light, and your energy is the most valuable currency in the universe. Do not give it away to lower timelines anymore. You came to this dense earth not to be overwhelmed by the dark, but to hold the light so steadily, so fiercely, that the dark simply dissolves in your presence. This physical and energetic upgrade was absolutely necessary because your true cosmic mission is about to enter its most active phase. The world outside is getting louder, more desperate, and increasingly confused. And humanity is going to need grounded guides who are deeply anchored in the 5D frequency. They are going to need you. But to lead others through the coming storms, you must first fully master your own multidimensional nature. You must remember exactly who you were before the world told you to forget. The Pleiadians don't call everyone. They call those who are ready. If these words found you today, that's not the algorithm. That's alignment. 3,800 souls have already unlocked their Pleiadian keys and finally remembered why they came to Earth. The 9 Secret Keys of Pleiadian Awakening is a powerful ebook that carries ancient techniques for conscious expansion, multidimensional alignment, and mission remembrance. The question isn't whether you're ready. The question is, will you answer the call? First pinned comment. This transmission won't stay open forever.